Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to present a data infographic used to display United States health trends. A data infographic makes complex statistical information easier for audiences to understand by revealing patterns, trends, and correlations. My infographic is longer than it is wide because typically users will be scrolling down rather than across when using a computer. A focal point is an area of the infographic that carries visual weight and draws your eyes to notice them. In my infographic, the solid cartoons are focal points and draws the reader's attention to those facts. I used visual hierarchy to create flow and organization of my infographic. While making my infographic, I used the rule of thirds, which is a 3-frame wide by 3-frame deep grid that tells the designer how eyes will follow the image. I kept the visual hierarchy the same as the template I used because I felt it created good communication between the visual and the reader. Gestalt design refers to the theories of visual perception developed by German psychologists in the 1920s. I used a few principles of Gestalt design to help make my data infographic more appealing to the eye. The first principle I used was closure. Closure is when a shape is incomplete and we perceive the whole by filling in the missing information. This actively engages the viewers with the image. I use several cartoons that utilize closure throughout my infographic. I also use the Gestalt principle of similarity and anomaly. Similarity and anomaly are how objects that look similar are perceived as a group or pattern. An object can also be emphasized to be dissimilar to others. I altered the template by de-emphasizing the hue of 3 of the 10 figures in a row. I applied principles of color theory to make my visual appealing to the human eye. The first principle I used was color harmony, which means the visual is experienced as presenting a sense of order. To create color harmony, I followed an analogous color scheme. The template also used an analogous color scheme with brown and green shades, but I altered mine to yellow and orange because I felt it better represented the mood and feeling that talking about health creates. In making this decision, I also took into account the meaning of different colors. All of these techniques used together help create a visually appealing tool to effectively convey information to a certain population. Thank you for listening.